Hi and welcome back to the NFSTI video tutorial series. Today's topic is top bar navigation. We're going to begin at the home page as usual, and we're going to be logged in this case as a premium member. We're going to start at the top here. This is called the top bar navigation. There are three different sets of navigation panels within the home page, and just about every page within the NFSTI website once logged in. There's top bar navigation up here. Below that is the bottom level navigation, and then off to the side you've got your left column navigation. That deals specifically with your profile once you've logged in. Today we're going to be just focusing up here on the top. On the home page you're going to notice a couple of things right away. First of all, that once you log in your profile shows up and it differentiates it from being not logged in. And then secondly, that all the latest news updates, essentially blog posts from the NFSTI admin team, is going to show up on this home page here. These articles, and you can post comments on them simply by clicking on the name of the post right here. That'll take you to that particular page. But for now we're going to jump over to one of the busiest pages within the top bar navigation, and that's the activity page. The activity page is going to track all the activity of all the members and what's going on. Everything from members becoming friends with each other, to blog posts, to answers and replies in forums, to somebody getting a new achievement. As I scroll down, you see there's a couple of things right off the bat that I can do. The first is I can put my cursor right here in this light blue box that says, "What's new, Dan?" In there I can type in any kind of update that I want to. I can say that I'm just feeling great and post that. But I don't think that's going to be really relevant to our membership. So instead I'm going to write something like doing the NFSTI tutorial video. Post my update. As you can see, it's going to post in my profile, and then it's going to show up down here. And there it is. Let's scroll down a little bit further and see what's down here. First of all, let's take a look at this menu bar right here. There's a few things going on. By default, on this page, it's going to go to all updates. This is every member out there. Not just me, this is everybody. This is what's going on. If you get to the bottom of the page and you'd like to read a little bit further beyond, let's say, in this case, 1 day ago, all you do is simply click Load More. You'll see the little spiral refresh wheel, and within a few seconds you'll notice that there's going to be a bunch of more posts added below that in chronological sequence. Let's go back up to the top here and explore a couple of the other buttons on this little navigation bar within the activity page. I can look at my friends and their activity. I have 3 friends currently under this account. I can also look at group activity that I might be in, any favorites that I've marked, and as you see as I hover over it, it tells me this is the activity I've marked as a favorite. And then lastly, mentions. That is activity that I've been mentioned in. Well, let's, while we're talking about that, talk about how to mention somebody. I'm going to take this first one for example, Kevin V. Moran. Okay, Kevin V. Moran, he has a username. Let's go to his page real quick by clicking his name. Kevin's got a username of NeverPay6. You can see that up here in the address bar. It appeared. Now that we know his username, let's go back really quick. I want to show you how to mention somebody. This is going to do 2 things. Number 1, it's going to mention them, give them credit for something that they've done, maybe they're doing, and it's also going to get their attention. It's going to post to their page, and they're also going to be able to look it up under any mentions that they may have. You got to start, just like Twitter, with the @ symbol. Then we put right after that NeverPay6. No spaces. That's going to indicate to the system that we want to mention this particular user. It's also going to highlight this particular username once we hit Post Update. Wanted to say hi. Doing a demo video tutorial series. This might throw him off just a little bit, but I'll explain later. Let's hit post update now. And as you'll see, the post will pop up. It'll probably take us back to all updates down here. No, it stayed under my friends. But it did mention right there that I wanted to say hi and I'm doing a demo video. And if I were to click that, I would go to Kevin V. Moran's particular profile page. Let's go back to the top now. We've got a few more to cover here in the next couple of minutes. The members page up on the top navigation bar is simple. It lists out all the members. It does break it down into a few different components to allow for easier search. You can search by username, by first name, by last name. You can even search specific keywords. In other words, as it says here, search anything. You want to see somebody in Michigan? Just type Michigan. We're going to take that out for now. So you've got all members, which as you can see are 2,254, and you've got just my friends. We can also order it by active, newest registered, and alphabetical. Back up to the top navigation bar, we're going to now click on groups. Groups are a way to break down everything that goes on inside of NFSTI into bite-sized chunks. There's a lot to cover under default servicing and training, education, sharing knowledge. So what we want to do is break it down in manageable, understandable, digestible chunks. And here, as you can see right off the bat, we've got HUD listed off as one of the groups, HUDhomestore.com. We've got the DS Core REO certification for 2011. We've got technical support, BPO tips and tricks, etc., etc. There's many groups. There's only two things that you need to know about the groups. One is that you need to either join or request membership for each one. When there is a membership, that means it's set to private. In this case, you can see that it is a private group. When it's a public group, like here, all you have to do is join. That means you're accepted right away. Once you're in there, you can then move around and you can look into the groups and see what's going on, particularly in the discussions and topics that may be of use to you. Please note also that there's a green button right up here at the top by Groups Directory, and it allows you to create your own group. If you don't see a group and you see a niche for that, go ahead and create that. We will remove anything that's inappropriate or doesn't seem like it's a good fit or maybe is a duplication of some other effort. So choose that wisely. Forums, we're going to skip over because it's quite simply the forums area within these groups. So in here in the forums you can start extra discussions. Blogs are an interesting page. Within this website, everybody that's a member, I should say, has the ability to create their own blog. You also have the ability to jump on other people's blogs, see what they're writing about, make comments and dialogue. Simply visit blog over here on this blue button and it'll take you over to somebody's blog. News from the front lines, for instance, if we were to click on visit blog, is going to take us over to reobpoinfo.nfsti.com. So this individual now has, up in the top address bar, their own URL. They can promote that, they can customize this website to look like their own, they can get in, and they're the administrator now. So they can write whatever they want to about REO industry, BPO industry, default servicing, as long as, again, it's within the confines of what's acceptable. This allows them to get greater search engine ranking within Google, Yahoo, Bing, etc. It also allows them to express their needs in a way that they want to, and then also it allows them to be able to direct their audience directly to their page instead of having to go through the entire NFSTI website. It's a very handy tool. The last thing we're going to cover before our time is up is achievements. Achievements is a fun game, so to speak. This is a way to earn points and to drive your way up to what's called a leadership board and to get more recognition. The achievements are achieved simply by doing the tasks that describe each achievement. Once done, you'll achieve the points. They're either administered automatically or manually. That'll do it for today. Thanks.